right, happy Monday. Welcome to Circuit Training with Ellen. As I mentioned, you just really need water today. Optional weights for some of our circuits. Light and moderate should work. And we're going to go ahead and start with our warm-up. So we're just going to take us to a nice light jog. You can also march in place. We're going to do a couple of different warm-up exercises. And we're going to do about 5 more of these jogs. And then I want you to do a hip opener with your right leg. You're going to come back to that jog for just a couple seconds. And then you're going to open the left. So we're going to do this. Go ahead and open. So just a couple seconds of a nice easy jog, and we're going to open up those hips. So I have a couple of different exercises for you all. We're doing, I'm going to say right now, a lot of side planks. A lot of different side plank variations for us. We're going to work through side body and the obliques. We're also going to focus a lot on our posterior chain, so back, all those muscles back there that we sit on a lot, right? Our glutes, our hamstrings, but also just our actual back and upper back. So one more in this direction. Okay, you're going to keep jogging, but now we're going to reverse those circles. So you're going to come from back and around and forward. Woo! So it's going to warm up that glute a little bit more. Back and around. Again, just like 5 seconds of a jog, and then the hip circle, bringing it back and around. So let's do one more set, one more on each side. Back and around. Getting those glutes activated. Here's your last one. Okay, next warm exercise. Okay, so now we're going to warm up a little bit more of those hamstrings. You're going to rock back with that right leg, and then you're going to kick it forward. So just that right leg, sort of like a Frankenstein kick here. We don't want to go too high just yet because we're just warming up. And that opposite hand is just going to reach for either that knee, that shin, or that toe. Rocking back. Keeping your back nice and flat here. Nice and tall. Let's do one more with that right leg. All right, and let's switch. Left side. Rock it back. Okay, I want you to flex that foot so that activates your hamstrings. Nice and tall. Warming up the core here as well. Just a little rock back and kick. We'll do a couple more. On this side, I want you to do 2 more. Last one. All right, so now we're going to lunge and bring that right leg back. Just straight from the side. But a nice good lunge here, okay? Arms are in goalpost, right? So you're going to hold this lunge. And now what I want you to do is rotate away from your back leg and towards your front leg. Just a little rotation towards that front leg. Come back to center. Let's do it again. Little rotation towards the front leg. Just make sure your knees don't move while you're here. I want you to stay in that goalpost. So elbows about 90 degrees. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. You can go as low as you want in that lunge. So you already feel those legs starting to warm up, and we're really warming up that side body, but also the hip psoas muscle. One more. Okay, let's switch and take our left leg back. Same thing. Nice strong lunge. Arms up, goalpost. I want you to go ahead and tuck those hips under just a bit for me. And now rotate towards your front leg. Ooh, this side's a little bit tighter. That's okay. Just a little bit of rotation. Remember, from your waist and not the hips moving. Okay? Little rotation. So we want to really warm up that side body. So, as I mentioned earlier, we're doing a lot of different side plank variations today. Gonna really work that core. Let's do 2 more in this direction. Last one. Little twist, and then come back up to center. Okay, we got a couple more for our warm-up. So now we're going to come down into a plank position. All right, you're gonna go from down dog to a plank or hip opener. You're gonna reach your right foot to your right hand. Okay, hold that right there just for a second. You're gonna step back to down dog and just do the other side. So just follow me for about 30 seconds here. Nice and slow. Inhale, exhale. You step that foot towards your hand. Relax the head when you're in your down dog. And you're only staying there for about a second or 2. You could lower that back knee down, but we're just gonna hold it for about 2 seconds there. All right, we're gonna go for about 10 more seconds. And then we got 2 more warm-up exercises. Then you should be nice and warm and ready to go. We've got 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's stand up and warm up those quads. Use your butt kicks. So you can do low impacts here, or you can actually kick those heels up. 30 seconds, let's go. Hands right behind you. As you're doing these, I wanna make sure that you're not leaning forward. I want you to squeeze your glutes. Tuck your hips, because you should also feel a stretch in your quads while you're doing these. All right, kick those heels up. Low impact is just taking out the hop and the jump. Keep going. Couple more seconds. And then I have some modified bear crawl walks for you all. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, perfect. So this is sort of like an inchworm walkout, switching up a little bit. Feet are nice and wide. Hands come down. So you're gonna walk forward, but your feet follow. So you do a couple steps up, couple steps back, okay? Go ahead and join me when you're ready. Feel free to bend your knees as much as you need to. Relax your head completely. Relax your head. So you keep your hips up. Now I want you to press down for your heels and try to keep your feet flat on the floor. Let me really get that hamstring stretch. Let's go up and back 2 more times. Drop those heels, drop your head, right? 1 more time, up and back. Tuck those hips under a little bit. Hopefully this is getting the heart rate up. And then bend the knees and slowly roll to standing. Very, very slow. Woo, I am warm. I hope you all are as well. Okay, we're gonna start with our first circuit. So this is body weight. Make sure you have your bottom nearby. I'm gonna start with those glutes, single leg touchdown. I'm actually gonna grab a block for sort of a placeholder, okay? This is a great one to warm up our glutes and our ankles. We'll start with our left leg back, okay? So you're gonna reach down and then come back up. That's really all we're doing. So touchdown, nice flat back, bring that knee to your chest, okay? Now the goal is to reach the floor, but if your hamstrings are really tight like mine, you can find like a placeholder instead. All right, 30 seconds. Let's go with that right leg back. In 3, 2, let's go. So nice strong core. Touchdown, draw that knee to your chest. Now, you can add a hop at the top if you want this a little bit harder, right? So we're really gonna feel most of the work in our standing leg first. Now again, if you have that range of motion, go ahead and reach for the floor. Keep going. Just keep your butt nice and flat, right? We're gonna feel those ankles warm up. We got a couple more seconds and we go right into the other side. 3, 2, 1. Let's go right into the other side, 30 seconds. Ready, set, let's go. So you wanna keep that knee right on top of your toe. After the touchdown, that knee comes to your chest. And maybe you're adding a jump. If you want a little extra cardio in there. So our first couple exercises in this circuit are strength. Then we have a cardio one at the end. Keep your remember back is nice and flat. I'm just showing you from the other side. You've got 3 seconds left. You fall over, it's okay. Use those core muscles to hold you up. All right, go ahead and stop. Excellent. Our first side plank, come on down to your left side. I like to fold my mat here. This feels better on my elbow. So this is just a leg lift, all right? Important thing so you don't feel your shoulder is that your elbow is right under your shoulder, okay? So you can do legs out. I'm gonna do a little option with the bent knee, okay? Hand on the hip, you just lift and lower. Hips lift and the leg lifts at the same time. Let's go for 30 seconds. Right leg, go. So you lift and you lower. You lift and you lower. If you want it harder, you can have both legs straight and stack your feet. Lift and lower. So this you should not feel in your shoulders. You want to feel this in your hips, in your core. I want to make sure that our hips don't roll back, right? So add a little extra tuck of those hips Tuck them in just a little bit. Let's do one more on the side. Lift and lower. Okay, we're gonna switch. You're just gonna swing those legs around, okay? Remember, focus is not about speed, okay? Quality over quantity. Ready, set, 3, 2, let's go. So I'm doing modified. Okay, I keep my bottom knee down. Hips lift off the floor, but leg also lifts. Lift up and lower. Lift up and lower. So imagine a string right at the top of those hips, and it's lifting you straight up. Make sure that elbow is right under your shoulder, or else you're gonna feel a little bit of pressure on your shoulder. Lift and lower, couple more seconds. Also keep that neck relaxed, not looking up or down. We've got 3, 2, and try one more here, lift. Woo, all right, excellent. Our next exercise is where we get a little bit of cardio, okay? Broad jump into a burpee. So you're gonna start at the end of your mat. Broad jump forward, jump out, jump back up, turn around and repeat. Low impact is gonna be a step. Step instead of a jump, okay? You could even use an incline bench. 30 seconds. 3, 2, let's go. Broad jump forward, or step, hands down, step or jump out, and then come back up. Turn to the other way. Let's go, let's go. I'm doing low impact. As soon as you come up, turn around, and then go in front. Step or jump. It's only 30 seconds, come on. And then we're gonna repeat this. And I have 4 circuits for you today, so we're just going through it twice. Let's go, let's go. Couple more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go back to our touchdown. Single leg touchdown to jump. Left leg back, working that right leg. Ready, set, and let's go. Single leg, knee to chest. Keep that back heel flex. You can add the hop at the top if you'd like. So really warming up those ankles, right? Working on that stability. Great exercise for that, keep it up. You should feel your standing leg. Woo, you should feel those glutes. Remember, no rush with this. I'd rather you get 3 really good ones than like 10 or 15, okay? We've got 3, 2, 1. Other side. Ready, set, let's go. Remember to tuck those hips under just slightly to keep your core engaged and your back flat. So now that I'm warmer, I have a little more range of motion to reach the floor. Remember, I started with my block. Keep it up. Single leg. Both knees stay bent. Keep going. We got a couple more seconds. Let me just check in on form. Oh, hey, everybody. Remember, you don't have to reach the floor. You want to keep your back flat. All right? So we're not rounding those shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Okay, side plank, come on down left side. Here we go. You can do that full version or follow modified with me. 3, 2, let's go. So lift and lower. Lift and lower. Not only do your hips lift, your leg also lifts. Making sure those hips don't go back or forward. Let's lift and lower. If you want it harder, remember legs are stacked. That's gonna be, woo, a lot harder. Keep it up. Let me just check in, make sure form is right. Elbow right under that shoulder, or else this probably won't feel too good on your shoulders, right? All right, go ahead and switch to the other side. Perfect. Set it up. Elbow under that shoulder. I fold my mat for a little extra support. 3, 2, let's go. You can even have the other hand straight up if you wanted. Maybe a little extra challenge. Lift and lower. Keep it up. You can also do the side plank on an elevated bench, so you don't have all your weight when you're horizontal on the floor. A little bit easier on a chair or a bench. Couple more seconds. Remember, nice and slow. I want everyone to slow down these exercises today. Less is more with strength. You've got 3. Keep breathing, lift those hips. Last one, lift and drop. All right, here's our broad jump. Here's where you can pick up the speed a little bit because it's cardio. I still want to see good form. Ready, set, go. So I'm going to step. Remember, your hips drop first, then your hands. Right? Let's go. Broad jump, jumper step out, come back up. Come on. This is the last time. Come on, let's go. It's only 30 seconds. Go, go, go. Keep those hips low. Keep those hips low. Let me see it. Linda's dog is also doing the exercise. Go, go, go. Come on. You got 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Quick breathe for water, and we're going to move on. All right. Awesome job, everyone. Grab some water. Circuit 2. So remember, I have 5 circuits for you. 4/5. Cardio burnout at the end. First exercise is going to be another type of side plank. Remember, lots of side planks today. This one's a little different, okay? You find your side plank, opposite hand right behind your ear. It's a rotating, but it's coming from your bottom hip. So I'm going to lift my bottom hip, rotate it up a little bit, making letter C, and then drop it. So you want to think of that midi motion coming from your bottom hip, right? Your elbow's going to drop a little bit, but I want the movement to come from your hip and not just your elbow. All right? And then, so let's start with that. So come on down. Left elbow down, right underneath that shoulder. You could do both legs stacked. I'm going to do modification. Hand behind the ear. Ready, set. Bottom hip lifts like a rainbow. Ready, set, go. You lift, you rotate, and then you drop back. Bottom hip. Lift and rotate. So really getting into those obliques here. Bottom hip is leading the way. And then just by default, your elbow does drop a little bit, but all of that movement, is coming from that bottom hip. Keep going, everyone. Oh yeah, we should be feeling those obliques right about now. And those glutes, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, let's switch other side. Quick transition. I just flip over. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. So you can stack the legs or have bottom leg bent. Bottom hip, remember? Rotate. So I want you to drive your hip up to the ceiling. Lower. Lift and lower. Ooh, so this time that string, or think of someone pushing your bottom hip up as high as it can go, and then it drops. Yes. Lift and lower. Keep it up. I'm going to try a full plank, just a couple. It's my stronger side. So you crisscross your ankles like I'm doing. Woo! Bottom hip, come on, 3. Oh my gosh, 2 and 1. Okay, that was much harder. Next one, we're gonna do full release push-up into a hyperextension. All right, so you're all the way down the floor. This could be done on the bench as well, or you can just substitute for a chest press. All right, so hyperextension, arms and legs off the floor. As you exhale, elbows come in, hands down, push up as one unit. Notice how my hips didn't go up here. Lower, release, hyperextension, push up. All right, ready, set, 30 seconds. I want you to go slow. I don't care how many you get in, even if it's only one good one. Ready, set, let's go. Hyperextension first. Exhale, pull down. Inhale, hands to the floor, elbows back. Exhale, push up. You can do these or toes. I'm doing modified. Keep it up. So you could just focus on your push-ups, maybe just an incline chest press, right? You could just do a hyperextension, maybe a lat pull down. Woo! Nice and slow, everyone. It's a full push-up, and when you lower, you release those hands. Posterior. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. I'll come check it out next time around. Very good. All right, let's come on up. And we want weights for this one if you got them. Squat lunge combo. All right, and we're going to keep them right here to add some extra weight. This can actually be heavy. I know I said no heavy weight, but you could do it here. All right, so we go. Lunge, squat, lunge, and squat. All right, let's start in 3, 2, Go, you're gonna step back left leg. You're gonna lunge, nice and low, come back to a squat. Remember, everything is slow and controlled. I promise you're gonna feel this more if you just slow down all of these movements, right? Take your time. Always a little tuck with those hips to engage your core. You can also just do squats. Maybe you want to take out lunges. If you want a little harder, knee to the floor lunge. Woo! Then you're really working those legs. Couple more seconds. I'll show that one from the side. See how I drop? And I push myself back up. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's do that again. Side plank, left elbow down. It's that rotating circle. We start in 3, 2, let's go. Bottom hip, lifts, little rotate, comes back down. And just repeat. So I'm doing modified, bottom leg, bent. Whew. Keep it up. Lift, a little rotation. You're sort of making a rainbow shape here. Keep going, just want to check it out. We got a few more seconds on the other side. Woo, you should feel those obliques on fire. Bottom hip doing all the work. 3, 2, let's switch it real quick. Go, go, go. Set up the elbow. Now you could do these standing. That was just too much for your elbow or shoulder. Ready, set, let's go. You won't feel it as much, but you certainly can do that option. Bottom hip. So I have my ankles crossed, both legs are straight. This one's a little stronger, this side. So I can do a full plank. Woo! I can do a full side plank. Remember, your bottom hip is driving up. Keep going, you should feel those obliques. If you're feeling your shoulder, pull your elbow closer into your ribcage. Come on, keep breathing. Woo! Lift those hips up to the ceiling, add a little rotation for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, hand release push-up, hyperextension in 3, 2, let's go. Hyperextension, hands down, push up. I want your chin to the mat. You're not looking up, chin to the mat. Keep your neck long. Inhale, exhale. I'm just doing this on my knees. Keep it up. I know that if I try it from my toes, my hips are just gonna wobble. 15 more seconds. Nice and slow. Remember, if those hips are dropping, bring your knees to the floor, tuck your hips a little bit. Let's try to get one more good one in. So you're gonna really use the upper body and core strength. 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, here's your weighted squat lunge combo. Last time, grab those heavy weights. Any weights will do. 3, 2, right here, shoulders. Let's go. Lunge, squat. Remember, nice and slow. And lower that knee to the floor. And here, it's all about keeping our chest up, right? Keeping that chest up, tucking those hips under, and pushing our weight back into our heels. Yes, perfect. Yep. This should be a little harder, right, Terry? Going right from the floor, yep. Especially if you keep your chest up, then just your legs are working. Good, Mary Beth. Yep. Good. Tammy, Linda, your dog. Couple more seconds. She really wants to join. We've got 3, 2, 1, and relax. Weights down. All right, let's go right into our third circuit. No break, come on down. This is a bridge into a tricep extension or skull crusher. Okay, your hips start up, hands start up. Inhale, arms come down and the hips come down, and then you come back up. Okay, you could also do this on the bench and maybe just focus on tricep dips or a kickback. Come on down with me. Moderate weights, hips up, arms up. We start in 3, 2, let's go. So working the glutes with the bridge, but working the triceps with the skull crusher. Extra challenge, take your toes off the floor and just really dig into your heels. You're gonna feel those hamstrings a bit more. right? Hips lower, your weights lower to your ears. That's why they call it a skull crusher. And then they come back up. Imagine you're hammering up to the ceiling. If your weights go past your head, they're in the wrong position. Your weights should come right down by your ears and the side of your head. Let's try a few more seconds. Again, you can just do some tricep dips, standing tricep extensions if you want to take that bridge out. All right, go ahead and stop. We come back to our last side plank variation. You want one of your lighter weights. We've been starting on that left side. Right arm, come up into your side plank, modifier full, reverse fly. One arm at a time. So it's inhale down, hips don't move, exhale. Just the arms moving. You could choose to do this in a tabletop if you're not feeling the side plank, all right? So left arm first, right elbow down, side plank, let's go. I'm actually gonna use a little bit heavier weight. Arms straight, so inhale lower. So you're gonna feel a little bit of a pull on your core when that weight comes down, right? And when you lift your arm, you wanna think of squeezing your shoulder blades together. Remember, if you've had enough of the side plank today, tabletop is another great alternative. And it's the same thing, your hips don't go anywhere. Woo, right? Just be careful of your neck. Couple more seconds and then we'll do the other side. Keep those hips up. If you're in your side plank, I'm in my full one here. 3, 2, 1, woo! I hope the side of your body is sore tomorrow and then you'll think of me. Let's switch other side. Ready, set it up. Tuck those hips just a little bit. Let's go. Elbow right under the shoulder. That's so, so important. Inhale, arms straight. It taps the floor. And then exhale, you stack that wrist right on top of your shoulder. My body's shaking. I'm in that full plank now. So remember, listen to your body. Drop that knee if your back needs a little extra support. Woo! Keep it up. Keep moving. Where are you feeling this? If you're feeling your low back, drop that bottom leg. If you're feeling your neck, drop the weight. Feeling your shoulder, bring your elbow in a little closer. What you should feel are your obliques and your upper back. Also your glutes a little bit, because they're holding you up in that side plank. I'm just doing the tabletop version. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Okay, last one in this series, we're gonna do a front lunge into a bicep curl. So moderate or heavy, feet start together, front lunge. As you're down, curl, then come up, okay? You can take a small, medium, or big step forward. That's up to you and how your body's feeling today. Feet together, let's go ahead and start. Lunge, hold it, then you curl, then you push up. So you lose your momentum. Switch legs. Now your knee can go a little bit further past your toe. That's normal, right? Like when we walk up the stairs, our knees go past your toes, right? So that's okay. Very functional. Woo! Keep going from the side. So you're really gonna use your glutes and hamstrings right here. See how I push myself up. Your upper body stays stacked right on top of those hips. No leaning forward here. Elbows in, shoulders down, couple more seconds. And you can make that smaller if your knees are feeling it. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it again from the top. So our first one, bridge and skull crushers. Maybe elevated bridge, maybe just the skull crushers. Ready, set. Dig those heels into the floor. Arms up, hips up, let's go. Inhale, they lower. Exhale, you're hammering the ceiling. That's sort of way of thinking about. If you really want to work your arms today, you could go right into some tricep dips on the floor. That's going to be a little bit harder. Or maybe off your chair or off your bench, right? We've done some glute and hamstring exercises, so you could just focus on the upper body portion of this. Just always like to get some bridges in there because we sit all day. Keep going, about 10 more seconds. Hands down by your ears, right? They almost crash into your head, and then you press them back up. Last one. All right, excellent. Here's our side plank, reverse fly. Starting in 3, 2, we're gonna do the right arm first, left arm down. Let's go. So inhale, we lower, tap the floor, exhale, reverse fly. Keep the arm super straight and just the arm moves. Nothing else is moving. It's like you're holding a plank, but just that arm is moving. So keep your hips nice and steady, nice and stacked. Keep going, everyone. Remember the alternative. We're just done with those side planks. Tabletop position. Couple more seconds. Let's check it out. Couple more seconds. Looking good, everyone. You've got 3, 2. Let's quickly switch sides. Switch it up. Elbow right under that shoulder. I hope that makes a difference. Ready, set. Left arm, go. Left arm, go. Tammy had to leave us. I'll make sure she gets the rest of the workout. Woo! So in my full side plank, this is so much harder. Woo! Should feel right under the rib cage and wrapping around working. Your obliques, your abs. Woo! Keep it up. If you're feeling small back in any way that doesn't feel good, just drop down to that modified side plank with me. Couple more seconds. Then we have our front lunge and curl. 3, shoulders, 2, and 1. Come on up. Quick transition, front lunge into bicep curl. Feet come together. We start in 3, chest up, 2, and 1. Let's go. Front lunge, remember you hold it. You curl. So this is why we did those lunges in our warm-up. Want to mimic some of the exercises that we were gonna do today. When you lunge, think of going straight into the floor rather than forward. So let me just make sure we're all doing it right. Keep it up, keep it up. Yeah, perfect. Everyone looks really good. Elbows in. Watch those knees, couple more seconds. Perfect. Excellent job, everyone. Remember, this should not feel your knees. Should feel those quads and those glutes. And your arms, right? 3, 2, and 1. Grab a quick sip of water, okay? Our circuit 4 is body weight, and then a cardio burnout at the end of class is also body weight. So you can move those weights. Great job, everyone. We're gonna get right into it. Plank alternating reach. So again, I know I'm really focusing on form here. I want you all to slow it down though. Feet nice and wide. Alternating reach. Thumbs up. You're trying to reach that arm without rocking your hips. Okay, I'll probably be doing this supported option with my knees on the floor. Still feeling my core. So come on down. Let's go for 30 seconds. Here we go. In 3, 2, find your plank, squeeze your glutes, lift them up a tiny bit higher, and then go. Feet wide. Arm reaches, thumbs up, lower, and then the other arm. Try to bring the arm right to your ear. I want you to slow it down, everyone. Slow it down, 15 seconds. And that should hopefully keep them lifted. Tuck your hips under a little bit. Everyone keep your head up, right? Not looking all the way up, not looking all the way down. Somewhere in the middle. You've got 3. Keep breathing. 2 and 1. Perfect. Okay, next one is sort of like a scissor. We're on our back, called an ab clap. Okay, we're here. Right leg out, left leg up. Hands behind the head. Watch my screen first. I'm going to flex up my heels, not fingertips. That's too easy, right? Heels touch. I come back down. Heels touch. Palms of my hand, right? Those heels, my palms, and then down, okay? If you need a little extra support, you bend the bottom leg or you place it on the floor. Here we go. Left leg up, right leg down. 30 seconds and we'll switch. Let's go, hands behind the head. Flex up, palms of the hands, the heel part touches. Inhale, you lower, flat back. Exhale, you lift. So I'm doing modified. I have my bottom leg bent. and that foot on the floor. Remember, slow. Slow. You should feel those abs right away here. Oh my gosh. Look up towards your toes. Not the fingertips, but the palms of your hand have to touch. Okay? You have to clap right underneath that knee. Switch legs. Keep going. Let's go. So it's scissor position. Hello, upper abs. Woo. It's inhale down. Exhale. You should not feel this in your neck at all. Okay? If you are, just hold this position with your hands behind your head. Couple more seconds. Your back should be super flat on that floor. We've got 3, 2, 1. Woo. Okay, let's roll it over. Hopefully you're feeling those abs there. We got one more to do in this circuit. Let's stand up. Sumo squat, open from those hips. Hands behind the head. We're gonna get nice and low. Another oblique, right? Elbow to knee. And then you're gonna lift up and cross. Watch it again. Elbow to knee. Lift up, reach and twist. We'll switch halfway. So we're gonna do that right knee first. Bending to the right. Opposite elbow to knee. Ready, set. Nice and low. Let's go. So a little side crunch. Lift up. Twist, elbow to knee. Come back into your sumo. Little side crunch. Reach and twist. Side crunch. Reach and twist. Your hands are just behind your ears. Right? Nice and slow. On the side. Woo! Feeling those legs. Legs should already be tired. All right, let's do the other side to the left. Side crunch. Opposite elbow to knee. Drop. Little crunch. Nice and slow. Feeling those quads. We have to do it one more time through. We're almost there, and then our cardio burnout. Let's go, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, from the top, first one, plank alternating reach. 30 seconds. Feet are wide. We start in 3, 2, find your plank. Let's go. Tuck those hips and squeeze the glutes. Inhale, arm reaches. Exhale, down and switch. Thumbs up. Inhale, exhale. Woo. I want you to slow it down. 15 seconds, even if you think you're going slow, go a little slower. It's gonna make you work a little bit harder, but that's the goal. Looking good, everyone. Remember those hips, they gotta stay pointed towards the floor. You've got 3, squeeze those glutes, head up, 2, and 1. All right, the ab clap, ready, set. We have right leg down, left leg up. Let's go, something modified. So inhale, your back is flat, your head is down. Exhale, reach the palm of your hands, clap underneath that knee, and then repeat, inhale, exhale. Try to reach for the palms of your hands. If you're only getting the fingertips, that's okay. But try to flex and lift a little bit higher. Whew. If you want an extra challenge, that bottom leg is straight and lifted off the floor. Keep going, shin stays up. All right, we switch. Just switch the legs. Keep going, inhale and exhale. If your neck is working too much, then just stay right here, hands behind the head, and just hold this position. Our neck does want to tend to take over. You gotta use your core. Come on. Very, very slow though, very slow. Elbows down on the floor each time in between. Come on, full range, inhale, exhale. Let's try one more on this side. All the way down and all the way up, perfect. All right, let's stand up. So hopefully you're feeling that doing some of these a little bit slower is a little more effective, right? Sumo squat, right side, let's go. So it's a little crunch, remember nice and slow, and then elbow to knee left. Little crunch, elbow to knee. Keep moving, everyone. We've got a cardio burnout after this. And it's just gonna be a 1 minute all out cardio exercise. It's gonna be core, upper body, and lower body. For your final minute, one more on this side. And then we're gonna go right into it. Other side, go. Crunch, elbow to knee. Side crunch, elbow to knee. Nice and slow. Keep it up, keep it up. Once you start to feel like it's Getting pretty easy, slow it down. Keep those hips tucked under just enough, right, to protect that low back. You've got 3, 2, 1. Here's what we're doing. Quick water break, but really quick. You do 6 mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You pop up, come back, and repeat. So these can be fast or slow, but you do 6 of them. Step or jump, pop up. How many can you get in 1 minute? All right? So it's a burnout because where maybe you didn't go as hard earlier in the workout, I want you to do that here. All right? All out. Ready, set, go. It's 6 mountain climbers. And then a pop up. Your feet come to the outside of your hands. And then just repeat. Go, go, go. Keep your head up. Woo! So I'm still a low impact version, but I'm still going. So whatever you didn't get earlier, all out here. Come on. All out. And this is it. It's the last thing we do before we stretch. Knees to chest. For those mountain climbers, you're more than halfway. Go, go, go. Don't let those hips creep up. In your mountain climbers, I can see them. Keep them low, right? Head up, 10 seconds. Less than 10. Come on. Finish the set you're on. Woo! 3, 2, stop. Oh my goodness. Woo! Virtual high five. Burnout, you should feel pretty tired, right? You should look pretty out of breath. Woo! Grab some water. Great job, everyone. And if you don't feel out of breath, maybe you could try a little harder next time, or maybe you didn't push as hard because you weren't feeling as great today. You know, as long as you're getting some movement in, it's all good. But if we're working towards a goal, we want our bodies to change. We've got to push a little harder and switch things up, right? Let's roll the shoulders back. So hopefully there are a couple of different exercises for you today, a little different focus. And let's do one more big shoulder roll. And let's just shake those arms out in front of us, crisscross, let it go. All right, let's do a full body roll. So shoulders starting first. So nice inhale, we're gonna arch the back, bend the knees a little bit, and then exhale, round the spine and roll it up. And let's do it one more time. We're gonna stay nice and low here. Inhale, drop that right shoulder for a little spinal twist. Keep those hips low, inhale up. Exhale, drop the other shoulder. And then slowly roll it up to the top. And shake it out. So we got about 2-3 minutes left to stretch. So meet me down in the tabletop position. If your heart rate's still high, then stay standing for another minute. And if you're ready to join me, you're gonna drop that belly onto the mat, lifting the chest and tailbone on your inhale. And then exhale, pull that chin round the spine for a cat-cow. And repeat that 2 more times. Nice and slow. Great job, everyone. One more time. All right, now we're gonna find that nice child's pose. So bring those knees wider, toes together. Sit back into those heels. Walk your hands out. I want you to bring your chest to the floor. Not just your forehead, but also your chest. Feel a little bit different in that stretch, and then try to get your chest down. A little bit harder. Slowly walk those hands back up. So we're actually gonna slide right down into our chest and belly. We're gonna do a quad stretch. If you prefer doing it standing, by all means, you can do it standing. That also is a great option. We're gonna start and look over to our right side. Grab our right foot. I want you to bring those knees together. Relax your head down and press your thighs into the mat. Take a couple breaths. If you're standing, keep pushing those hips forward. Bring your knees together. Let's go ahead and release. Look over to the left side, or the other side, whatever that is. So you get a little neck stretch. Grab that left foot. Same thing, knees together. Push your hips forward. Press your thighs into the mat. And then go ahead and release. Let's walk those feet out a little wider than our hips. We're keeping our focus on our back and posterior chains, so we'll continue that for our stretch. Hands under your shoulders. I want you to lock your elbows and squeeze them into your rib cage. And then press into the floor, lift up just a little bit. Draw your shoulders down. Exhale, lower. Nose to the floor, chin to the floor. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale, lift, lock those elbows in. Exhale, lower, chin to the floor. Last time. Inhale, lift, lock your elbows, shoulders down, and then exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, press yourself up slowly. Let's find downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift up. Relax your head here completely. Pedal out your heels. And then lower those knees, wrist at a time. So let's slowly roll it up to standing, head comes up last. Nice and slow. By the center of your mat. Go ahead and shake it out. And then all together, we're gonna lift up, inhale, nice big deep breath. Exhale, bend knees, shake it all out. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. Shake it out. All right, great job, everyone. You are all done. Have a good day.